Thought we came out with great emotion. Our team was ready to play, and then it just turned on us. We hadn't defended the pass. It's something that's been hurting us all year. Continued to hurt us tonight. We got to get it fixed. It comes down to the players wanting to get it fixed. So, and then we had some critical penalties made by some of our freshmen, hurt our field position. And we couldn't get it flipped in the third quarter with the wind going into our face. And it's disappointing when you had them on the ropes. We've had a really good team on the ropes, and you got to play really clean. You got to play really good.
Do you feel like the 2 lengthy delays had any effect at all?
You just never know. I mean, they got to go through that too, and they're in a lot smarter locker room than we are. So, and then we got plenty of food and that type of stuff. So, no excuses there.
Offensively, you struggled to run the football tonight, and you mentioned to us at halftime that in the second half you really wanted to try to throw the ball, but that was going to be dependent upon the offensive line giving Clay enough time to throw the football. Did you feel like that really didn't happen, did it?
No, it didn't, and because we fell behind so early. When their defense, I mean, they really come after you when the score is not quite as tight, and you can't keep them off balance, and their defensive line is too good.
With all due respect to your next 2 opponents, Houston Baptist and Abilene Christian, they are not ranked teams like you faced the last 3 weeks. A great opportunity to now get a couple of wins.
Yeah, you're right. And then, ranked teams, that's about every weekend. I think Grambling and everyone else, and probably Southeastern will be ranked after their big win today. But yeah, we got to go on the road. Houston Baptist defense is very good. You got a bunch of guys that have been playing for 5 years. They started that program, and the NCAA and the conference granted those guys a 5th year. So they got some grown men over there, and they just struggled to move the ball a little bit offensively. Hadn't really had a chance to watch them, but yeah, we got to regroup. We got to get ready, go on the road, and have an opportunity to get a win.
One last question. UCA came in ranked 6th in the country. You've seen a lot of football over the years. How good are they?
Really good. Really, really good. In all 3 phases. I mean, they can whip you into special teams. I think they kick the ball really good. They cover kicks really good. They got all the right components in all the right places, and got a senior quarterback that's been around and played a lot of football. And big offensive line, big tight ends, very physical. I mean, they can run it and they can throw it.
I do want to ask you one last thing. It comes in a defeat, so I know that's disappointing, but you told us in your office before the game about the fake punt and how you had gone back the last 4 years or so and you had seen something on film. How satisfying is that to you as a coach to know that it will work and then to see it work like it did?
Yeah, and against a very disciplined return group. We had to go back 3 years, and Coach Mangin, I got to give him credit. He did all the hard work going back, looking at it. I was the one that had to make the call at the time, and felt like it was we needed some momentum. We needed to switch the momentum, and it did. It gave us a boost, and then we had a couple of really critical penalties there in the kicking game. Blocking the back, and then we had a hold, and our offense couldn't get us out of the hole.
We'll see you next week in Houston.